The time has come to talk about the history between Cuba y Puerto Rico. There is so much history between these two countries that the only problem is I can't fit all the history into one video. So I'll give y'all a highlight of some of the best historical moments. First things first, before they spoke Spanish, they spoke Arawak, same indigenous ancestors, and they shared everything culturally. Even after Columbus' arrival, we've still managed to share everything culturally and historically. The following highlights are what I mean by that. During the times of the fight of independence against Spain, Cuba had a presence in Puerto Rico's Grito de Lares, and Puerto Rico supported Cuba in their 10-year war against Spain. Fast forward. The Puerto Rican and the Cuban Revolutionary Committee came together to create the Puerto Rican flag, modeled after Cuba's flag, where poet and activist Lola Rodriguez said that Cuba and Puerto Rico are two wings of the same bird. Fast forward. In the Roaring 20s, when the USA took control of Cuba and Puerto Rico, Puerto Ricans and Cubans were helping each other's countries develop infrastructure. The first skyscraper of the Caribbean was made by a Puerto Rican in Cuba. The foundation of the sewage system in Puerto Rico was created by Cuban companies. After the Cuban Revolution, Puerto Rico welcomed 36,000 Cubans that were leaving Castro's regime, which include the owners of the Bacardi distillery starting a new chapter in Cataño, Puerto Rico. But at the same time, there were Puerto Ricans that stayed in Cuba during Castro's regime. A lot of them were working in the sugar field industry in Matanza, Cuba. That town in Matanza was renamed to Puerto Rico Libre to show Cuba's solidarity in hopes that Puerto Rico will become free. Fast forward again. In the 60s, 70s, New York City, there was a large Cuban Rican diaspora, and we brought a lot of our music with us. We brought bomba, plena, mambo, cha-cha. We started playing that music together and gave birth to a new genre. That genre was salsa, where the queen of salsa is Celia Cruz and the king of salsa was Hector Lavoe. This genre was not just a genre for New York to taste, but for the world to taste, thanks to Cuba y Puerto Rico. That being said, shout out to my Cuban familia. Hasta el próximo, Corillo.